Pakistan's economy is often described in gloomy terms: slowing growth, weak exports, and persistent deficits. But that is not the entire story. Some parts of the economy are quietly telling a very different story. Take Pakistan's services exports. They're rising sharply, showing resilience even as other indicators remain under pressure. Official data shows services exports increased by 16.77% for the first 5 months of fiscal year 26, reaching $3.83 billion between July and November, driven mainly by IT, telecom, and business services. Figures from Pakistan Bureau of Statistics show that services exports have grown every single month this fiscal year, unlike commodity exports, which remain uneven. Growth stood at 18.27% in July, 8.41% in August, 14.85% in September, 17.61% in October, and 22.26% in November, a clear pattern of steady expansion. The bigger driver is Pakistan's digital economy, telecommunications, computer and information services, which grew 18.5% to nearly $1.85 billion. Other business services rose 24% to $816 million. Transport and travel services also posted moderate gains. This brings us to the key question: what is driving this surge, and can services exports help Pakistan fix its wider trade imbalance?
We work on a 70% trade surplus. So we are a surplus industry. So if we for instance, export $100 worth of stuff, we import only $30. So we are the only industry which can impact our trade balance in a positive manner, because we are not 10, 20, 15% trade surplus, we are 70% trade surplus. So as a surplus industry, the only way we can reduce that surplus is to, and probably we are the most trade surplus of any industries in the country. So investment in IT or developing our business, we can substantially reduce it over and above others. Pakistan has a unique advantage over others. We have a huge youth bulge, and we as a nation, the quality of our products is amazing, simply because our software handles, because of our our history and our social aspects and the legal structures that we have in the country. Our software controls are a lot better, and we work with very low compute power. So as the compute power is getting expensive, our algorithms are very efficient. That is why a lot of people, the international companies, like to outsource to our countries, because of the strength of our algorithm, the strength of our development, and the quality of our products, which in turn translates into the quality of the workforce that we have.
But the picture is not one-sided. Services imports are also rising, up nearly 13% to over $5.1 billion during the same period. Transport and travel dominate services imports, with travel alone jumping more than 54%. As a result, the services trade deficit widened slightly to $1.31 billion in the first 5 months of fiscal year 26. So yes, Pakistan's service sector is gaining momentum. Yes, it reflects a real structural shift towards a more knowledge-driven economy. But it is not yet large enough to fully offset weaknesses in goods exports or rising imports. Still, in an economy often defined by negative headlines, the steady rise in services exports offers something rare, a sign of resilience, a sign of transition, and a glimpse of where Pakistan's future growth potential may lie.